Hello all. This is your video in relation to the chapter acids, bases and salts. Now in this particular video we shall be covering about bases, their physical properties, some common bases, chemical properties of bases and oxides that is being produced by the different type of chemicals. Now, as we start with something called a base, what exactly is a base? Now, a base is a substance that produces hydroxide ions when placed in water. That means any type of substance, whenever it comes in contact with water, it will dissociate and form ions. And the name of the specific ion which is formed is hydroxyl ions. So, OH minus ions and the formation of it is an indicator of bases. Now, out of all the bases, there are some bases which will dissolve in water. So, those particular bases that will dissolve in water, they are known as alkalis. So, if we try to define an alkali is a soluble base that produces hydroxide ions in water. So, that will produce hydroxide ions in water. Now, a very common example is sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. Now, here if you can see the sodium hydroxide which will dissolve in water to produce the hydroxide ions, Na plus and OH minus ions. Now, whenever we are trying to identify a basic difference between a base and an alkali, that is completely in relation to whether it is dissolving in water or not. So, as we consider, all the alkalis are bases, but all bases are not alkalis. Now, if you just see here, some common examples have been given like copper oxide, iron oxide, magnesium oxide. They have got the basic properties present, but they are not considered to be alkalis. Now, coming down to the physical properties of the bases, they are slippery to touch like soap solution. They are bitter in taste, they are corrosive in nature, and most importantly, they will change red litmus to blue. Now, as you can see here, some common alkalis have been given like sodium hydroxide's formula is NaOH, potassium hydroxide is KOH, calcium hydroxide is CaOH whole 2, and so on. Now, usually bases like ammonia, they are used in cleaners and fertilizers. Sodium hydroxide is being used in soaps and drain cleaners. Magnesium hydroxide, which is otherwise called milk of magnesia, is an ingredient found in antacids. Now, based upon whether the bases are going to produce more number of hydroxyl ions or not, they are classified into strong bases and weak bases. Now, strong bases are those bases which will dissociate completely in water and will produce more number of hydroxyl ions. Common examples NaOH, KOH, etc. On the other hand, weak bases are those bases which do not dissociate completely and will produce fewer number of OH minus ions like aluminium hydroxide, which is a component of deodorant, ammonium hydroxide that is used in cleaning product, calcium hydroxide which is used for whitewashing, etc. Now, depending upon the type of reaction they actually show, bases or acids, they can actually relate to form different type of oxides. Now, normally An acidic oxide is an oxide of a non-metal that will dissolve in water to form an acid. On the other hand, acidic oxides will react with alkalis to form the salts. Now, a very common example, if I can give you, if we choose carbon as a non-metal, so the oxide which is formed is carbon dioxide. Now, this carbon dioxide, when it combines with water, it will form carbonic acid, H2CO3. Now, since an acid is formed, that's why carbon dioxide is considered to be an acidic oxide. On the other hand, a basic oxide is an oxide of a metal. If soluble, it will dissolve in water to form an alkali. And basic oxides will react with acids to form again salts. Now, a common example, if we take magnesium. Magnesium is a metal. Oxide which is formed is magnesium oxide. So when magnesium oxide is going to dissolve in water, it is going to form magnesium hydroxide. So that is a base, and you can test it by using a red litmus paper that will change to blue. Now here we have just given you certain examples to explain you the different type of oxides whatever is being formed. Hope this particular part is clear to you. Thank you.